safety. Now, Dubai's commitment to women's safety is world class, and Dubai is known for worldwide. It's known worldwide for its high safety standards. In particular, the Dubai government has implemented a range of measures that prioritize the safety of women. Now, these measures include strict laws against violence and harassment, the provision of safe public spaces, and etc. Hence, why leaders around the world should most definitely take note of the policies and initiatives implemented by Dubai to prioritize women's safety and well-being. By implementing similar measures, governments can create a world where all women feel safe, respected, and empowered. So let's take a look at all the various factors that Dubai has put in place and has made Dubai a truly safe space for women.
First one, we all know so well, safe public spaces for women. This includes just in general, well-lit streets. We know that there's CCTV cameras everywhere and also the deployment of police patrols. Women can feel secure walking alone at night or taking public transportation. Of course, you need to have your wits about you, but in general, we can feel secure. The government has also introduced women-only transportation options, such as the Dubai Metro's women and children carriages, to allow women to travel without the fear of harassment or assault. And there's also, of course, women-only RTA taxis.
Exactly. And Dubai has implemented strict laws and policies to combat crimes against women, with severe punishments in place for perpetrators. And the UAE Federal Law number 10 of 2019 criminalizes physical, sexual, and psychological abuse within the home, and the UAE Federal Law number 3 of 1987, UAE Penal Code, criminalizes any indecent or disgraceful behavior towards women. And Article 358 and 359 of the Penal Code punish by the way of imprisonment with a minimum term of 6 months. Of course, it can exceed that. And Dubai Police has established a women's complaints office that provides a safe space for women to report crimes and seek support.
Not just that, the Dubai government has also taken steps to ensure that women are treated equally in the workplace. This includes the introduction of maternity leave, equal pay, and anti-discrimination laws. Inclusive social policies such as the provision of free healthcare and education have been implemented to support women's rights.
And awareness campaigns have been launched by the Dubai government to educate the public about women's rights and the importance of respecting women. Now, these campaigns help to shift attitudes and promote a culture of respect towards women. Empowerment initiatives such as Dubai Women Establishment have been established to support women's professional development and leadership. Now, these are all building blocks of a safe society that may seem basic, yet are far from reality for so many women around the world. And of course, like, our hearts go out to them. But these are just some key basic factors that if countries around the world implemented, it would be that much more of a safer environment for women who struggle on a daily basis, just like inside their homes itself. It's so unsafe for them, like dealing with relatives or their husbands, like the abuse that they face on a daily basis. So it's so great knowing that Dubai has all these policies in place and very, very strict regulations for anyone that is, caught guilty.
True, and if you are triggered by this conversation, we do have an emergency helpline article on Lovin Dubai. So there are different groups that you can reach out to for help. So do definitely do that. But as you said, around the world, women's safety is, of course, a key topic. And it's a shame that these initiatives need to be put in place.
Yeah.
But we can say for sure, as living here for 10 years, I've never lived alone in another city. I get kind of creeped out at night, especially if I have to walk home alone. And it's just like the nature of, being in your 20s, 30s, that you're going to be out at night alone at some points.
Yeah.
But here, you feel that little bit safer, as in there's more protection, and I don't mind, living alone at night, locking the door.
100%. Yesterday, I was talking to a 16-year-old. And I mean, the one thing Dubai is really known for, and like it's put in a pedestal for being safe, and people really, it's not like something you say, it's people, they feel it. Like yesterday, the 16-year-old, she was just like, when I was back home, my mom would never let me step out of the house after 7. And now it's like if I'm out with my friends till 10 p.m., 11 p.m., like they're okay with it, they're comfortable with it, like she doesn't mind like her daughter just like walking around the block or taking a walk at night or going on her skateboard. And it's like in her back home, she never felt that.
Yeah.
So it's like these small things. And to be honest, I think the biggest factor here is how strict the law is. Because if you implement the law, that's what people are scared of, right? The fear of law makes you be good and behave a certain way. So we know that the law is on the side of women in this city specifically, in this country. So it's, you know, these are just like key things that if leaders implemented.
True, and it's the law so strict, and it's because our livelihoods depend on it. So if you break the law, you lose your livelihood, you're deported, and that's the end of the story. So if you value your life in the UAE, you don't break the law, and it means a safer environment for all of us, and just a more sheltered environment. So we're so blessed to live here. Moving into our next story.